Hello. I had a real breakthrough yesterday. It's 4.5 weeks since I had my hypnotic gastric band operation. About 3 months since I started having hypnotherapy for weight loss and my compulsive eating. And it's about 2 weeks since I started eating all my food out of a very small Pyrex dish. That's going well. I stick to that about 95% of the time, and I've gone from finding it a real pain to actually becoming a bit dependent on it. But I think that's not a bad thing. You know, there are worse things to be dependent on than a Pyrex dish. So, but the challenge I've had is when I've had the evening meal, I looked at my husband's huge plate of food, because he's a builder, he has a very physical job, and he needs to eat a lot of food. And so looking at his big plate of food and then my dish and just seething with jealousy, resentment, why can't I have that? So I've done a deal with myself every night, which is this: you eat this bowlful, then in half an hour, if you are still hungry, you can have another bowlful. And that has worked, but it hasn't been easy. It's always been a challenge. Anyway, last night, sat down, looking at his food, looking at mine, and it was the first time I can say, hand on heart, I wasn't jealous. I looked at my bowl and I thought, this will fill me up. It was a great feeling. And half an hour after I'd had my first bowl, I was still hungry, so I had my second bowl. But do you know what? I didn't finish it. And I think these things just go hand in hand. So yeah, I count this as a real breakthrough. I'm feeling incredibly, empowered and powerful, and I will win over this addiction that has been plaguing me for 3 decades. It's the best feeling in the world. So there is more to say about this, but I will write it in the blog post below, so please do read on. I do have a challenge coming up today. I'm cooking Sunday lunch at the moment, and we haven't had Sunday lunch for a while because it's summer now, but I thought we'd do it today. And it just struck me as I was preparing the potatoes. I thought, oh dear, Sunday lunch, it's like Christmas dinner. We always eat a lot, and I always eat too many roast potatoes. So today I've realised it will be a real challenge to eat my Sunday lunch out of my bowl, because I am programmed to overeat. I mean, let's remember, I'm programmed to overeat from when I was eating from a big plate, so to eat even more. So yeah, fingers crossed. I'm gonna stick to my bowl, and I will come back and I'll tell you how I've got on later. Okay, cheers.